So I just wanted to come and do this quick video on a problem that I've been suffering pretty much my whole life, but I really noticed it when I started my hair journey about 4.5, almost 5 years ago, and that is that the left side of my hair was shorter than the right side of my hair. Visibly like pretty much of an inch shorter than the right side of my hair. Now I noticed this problem before I was on my hair journey. I noticed it because I would always favor the right side of my hair. And then when I started my hair journey, I really noticed it because of course you're like taking pictures from the back, you're like looking at your hair, seeing where it hits on your body, and you're trying to track it. So that's when I started to notice that the left side of my hair is definitely growing slower and shorter. And at first I thought it was just damaged more. I did something wrong to it. So I was like, the first year I was like, okay, the left side is shorter, but that's because it needs to catch up. It's more damaged than the right side of my hair. But almost 2 years into my hair journey, I noticed like the left side is still shorter than the right side. I looked it up, and there are a few videos on YouTube of other people who suffer from the same problem as me. I think her name is Sister with Real Hair, and I'll leave her link down. She talks about it a lot, and any other videos that I see or found, I will definitely link it in the description box below. But she said that it's just like genetics. At first I thought it was something I was doing wrong, like I was just damaging my hair, and that is sometimes you do tend to maybe pull your hair a lot on one side, or you'll wear a ponytail or a bun or something to one side, and that will just like thin it out. For me, I've noticed that my hair on the left side just grows slower, and also my new growth on the left side is thicker and more coarse. So I noticed that I get more breakage on this side, and so that's why my ends tend to thin out a lot more on this side. That's why I get more breakage than this side. And I noticed that also with a lot of naturals, or people who newly go natural, or just natural in general, they said they have a lot of different textures all over their head. But I do feel like now, like I'm stretching my relaxers to 6 and 7 months, I've noticed that the new growth on the left side, and especially the left side in the back, is really more coarse. So when I am detangling this side, I have to be a lot careful. I do get more breakage over here than I do on this side, and I've also noticed that this side I have like more new growth. It just feels longer. So I have noticed that this side of my hair just genetically grows faster, and the hair is more manageable, so I get less breakage over here. While this side grows slower, it's a little more coarse, so I get more breakage and it's growing slower. So those like two negatives: it grows slower and it's breaking more. So that's why the left side of my hair is thinner. I do tend to cut this side a little bit more when I am dusting or trimming, just to keep them even. I do notice if your hair is only like half an inch or a little bit less off, people don't really notice it. Once you get to like an inch or more, people are like, yeah, your hair's a little different. Also with your shorter side, tend to baby it a little bit more because you don't want it to start breaking off. So I've noticed with the left side of my hair, I don't detangle it when it's soaking wet, because for me, my relaxed hair is very fragile when it's soaking wet. So I try to detangle when it's a little bit more dry. And on this side, I definitely notice I do more finger detangling. Another thing that I've noticed is I try not to put too much tension on this side. When your hair is growing uneven, you want to baby the shorter side more, just to make sure it's at its full best potential. I'm not saying like forget about the good side, as you can say, or the side that's growing faster. You just want to make sure you're babying the side that is shorter. I know that your body's kind of like split in two, so your left side, like one side of your body is just always going to be naturally bigger than the other side. Some people notice that with their breasts, one breast is bigger than the other one. One foot might be bigger than the other one. It's just your body isn't always symmetrical. If your hair is like 2 or 3 inches different, don't feel too bad. I would say cut the longer side to match the shorter side. It doesn't mean that your hair is not growing. You're just gonna take you a little bit longer to get to like certain goals on your body. Like if you want to get to waistline, it's going to take you a little bit longer because you want to gauge it by the short side. Like some people let their hair grow uneven. Especially if you want that V shape, sometimes it works for you. But if you want the blunt cut, you're definitely going to notice the shorter side more than you are. So if your hair does grow uneven, you may not want to do the blunt hairstyles. You may want to do more like V's and U's just to mask like the shorter side. But I do love blunt cuts. Blunt cuts are like what I think are more like aesthetically pleasing. I just like it like full thick ends all over is my thing. Not saying that if you have a U or a V shape your ends aren't full, but I just like a blunt cut for me personally. Just because your ends don't look full doesn't always mean that your hair is unhealthy. It may mean that certain pieces of your hair are growing slower. You know, genetics, sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's amazing. You know, genetics is just weird like that. Another thing that I know that Sister with Real Hair noticed is that she is anemic. So if you are anemic, or you have like iron deficiency, or something is happening to your body, that may be another reason why your hair is growing all wonky and crazy. I'm still learning like about this uneven hair thing. I thought like all hair grew the same, but on your hair journey you definitely learn that hair is like has a mind of its own. So sometimes it tends to do whatever it wants to do. So yeah, I'll talk to you in the comment section and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.